Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. A piece of bonbon in my mouth. Life is sweet. So I got up and did an outfit of the day to get myself ready. And the first thing, I went out to check out our local community center, kind of community center. I think this used to be a church or something, and now it's converted into a kind of a community place, a restaurant, and a co-working place. People can, a lot of people have computers working here, reading here, and meet friends here, have a breakfast, lunch, meal, and a ping pong table. And it's very lively, comfortable, nobody shouting, nobody feel that have to be obliged to be quiet. It's just a very harmonious feeling. And I do not know how many of it. I can guess that there are a lot of this kind of place that people commonly share a place, and you feel life is much more less stressful here. And we came to, I think this is the city hall, the city functioning city hall, and this is Monday. All the museum, or majority of the museum, closed. So we came to this place, and City Hall on Monday, it's a working day, right? So walking around the City Hall, and now you can see the architectural style, right? Everything is clean, clear cut, and very spacious, and nothing that obscuring, that block the eye. It's absolutely functional, and there is some exhibition in the center, so you can see something that out of the flat surface, but otherwise it's very easy to go through, easy to pass, and how do I say it? It's very very functional and very clean cut design. I think this is a typical of the styles, Danish, Scandinavian country design style. And I walk along the corridor, the staircase, and came to, I think I cannot get into it. It's not for visitors, for the city's marriage, wedding registration, marriage arrangement, and the city registration part. Anyway, we walked out and we decided to have lunch. So we choose a typical, I do not know whether it's typical or not. I think it's, for me, it is typical Norwegian, no, what did I say? A typical Denmark restaurant. And I had a cup of coffee. Wonderful. This is so well done. And that is a meatball. And this is a glavax or something, the marinated salmon open sandwich. And this one is, I think it's a chicken sandwich. Chicken with mayonnaise, and on top is a piece of bacon. And this is the chocolate cake, chocolate with berries. And in this area, in Denmark or a Scandinavian country, there are a lot of berries. And it's very, very good. I do not like to use the word the food is to die for, but this is a very delicious food. The chocolate cake is so chocolatey, and the ice cream is just right. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and the food is very, very good, and the best restaurant in the world, as claimed or as designed, as reported, was in Copenhagen. Anyway, they do have good culinary culture, pretty beautiful and well selected. Look at this horse. So we came to, I think this is a Royal Palace, and Royal Palace closed, but we can see this beautiful horse, beautiful horses. And here we came to another place. Okay, yes, this is. So when we travel, mostly by myself, when I travel by myself, there is one thing that I try as much as possible to go, the library. And this is the National Library. And I came here. And this makes me so fulfilling to come to the library. So this library has two parts. And what we are seeing right now is the old part. I do not know whether this used to be a library, a royal library, an old library, or a palace. It looks like an old library. So this is the old part, and you can see the design still. Even in the old part, there is still very clean cut, functional, and simplistic design, minimalist design. And the good thing about it, in the old part or in the new part, the library is a functioning library. It's not for people to visit only. There are people reading. There are people doing research. There are a lot of people, and does not look like tourists with computer and read a book and walking there. So this is inside a room, not open to everybody else, but outside this particular room, it's open to people. And there was no book outside. Outside is mostly for people to use the facility. See, this is a kind of exhibition, kind of a real kind of exhibition, kind of a useful place. Useful in the sense you can bring your own computer to work here, and there are 3, 4, 5, 6 desktop, and people can use the facility, use the desktop. But otherwise, mostly it's like a common reading room, common place for people to work, to do their stuff. And now we come to the new part. And this part is the new newly built. And you can see this is not only very, very simplistic, stylish design, but also very new, to what I'm trying to say. And the lines are even more sharper and more modern, and how do I say, a little bit even colder, right? The design element makes you feel cold, make you feel a little bit intimidating, not embracing, not soft. Anyway, that's their design. And there was some intention to make it a little bit curved, although it's you can make it straight as previous, but they add some curving elements in it. But the view is absolutely fantastic. You can see the little river, the canal, and you can see the surrounding palace. You can see the blue sky, the river, everything. It's very very refreshing to see. You see, there is a little bit of a curving line, intentionally made architectural curving line. I think that curving line is intentionally make it follow the river's route, the river's flow. And downstairs there is a coffee shop, a bookstore, and make it more easy and convenient for people to come here. I think a lot of libraries have a coffee shop on the first floor. I remember Utah Library, Seattle Library, Oregon Library, but San Francisco Library does not have a coffee shop. I don't think so. Anyway, it's very, they are making the best effort to make it comfortable. Then we came to Christiania. This place is called Christiania. You enter into this place, you come to a different world. And on this side, it's written Christiania. You walk in. On the back side of the same gate, you see another word written, you are now entering EU. It's kind of a different world. And I think this place was started in 1970s or something. And sorry for the background noise. It's a construction. Oh, I think it's a garbage day. Anyway, I am doing a voiceover in my Airbnb room. Okay, so this place was kind of 1970s hippie movement. A group of young people squatted a military base or something, and made it into their Freetown, their own little squadrons, little kingdom, little squatterdom, and there are tattoos everywhere. Not tattoo. There are what do we call it? Graffitis everywhere, and it's like this. It's eye-opening for me. This is quite eye-opening for me, and in my culture, this does not seem something that you you will see that often, and it offers another view of the society maybe, and they kept like this, and now it becomes a tourist attraction. People come here to visit, to take a picture or something. Oh my goodness, I didn't take any picture of myself there. Yeah, anyway, that is this place. There are some coffee shops, there are some food court. It's actually quite large. You walk around, takes some time, half an hour, 1 hour. You walk around to see the surrounding area, the restaurant, and it's different. It's really out of the rigid and simplistic design of Copenhagen, the city area. Is that the reason that people want to be different, wants to be rebel of the simple design? Anyway, I am just very curious about how people do this, how people become this way, and behave this way, and things existing for a reason. Is that the simplistic or rigid design, or formality formed design pushed people, pressed people to be different? Yeah, it's just my personal thought. This is the train station, central train station, and see, huge. It reminds me a little bit of Musée d'Orsay. Musée d'Orsay in Paris was actually made out of a train station, and huge, long corridors, big open space. Reminds me a little bit of this. And train station or taking train is always my dream, my home, my comfort place. Going to a train station makes me feel that going back to my childhood. It's very nostalgic. It's very homey feeling. And I remember when I was young, I traveled to different places, and there were times I didn't even tell my parents. I just take a train to places. That's something in my blood that I need to be freed. I need to release myself. I need to be out of human bondage of the others. So in the evening, inspired by the lunch, I made my own open sandwich. So this one, I got the wrong cream cheese. This is the curd cheese, but it's the taste is not bad, and the texture is a little bit strange. And we live here only 1 night, 2 nights, so I am we do not have a lot of materials for cooking, but we bought one cup of olive, so I pressed the olive. There is a little garlic press, olive press, berry press. I press the olive, so it has some flavor, salty flavor, salt, pepper, and mustard combined the curd, and then it's quite tasty actually. And my family made our signature mayonnaise, and then we got some little shrimp, and on top of it the salad, a little bit of tomato and salad. You buy a bag of pre-cleaned salad, and I think it looks looks all right, and it tastes good under that black multi-grain bread, a piece of multi-grain black colored bread, very filling, very fulfilling. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. Bye.